Welcome to the Now You Know podcast, a podcast that will guide you to successfully navigate the online world and give you, as a super bonus, some thought-provoking takes on life. Without further ado, here is your host, entrepreneur, marketer, professor, and author, Flavio Salza. We are happy to have you here today. Enjoy the show.
All right, so today let's talk about making predictions. Well, the truth is nobody wants to predict anything in this crazy world we live in, right? Especially now in 2022, right? But if we are getting bolder, we need to take some calculated risks. Or in other words, we need actually a plan.
I have a plan.
You've got a plan.
Yes.
First of all, you're copying me from when I said I had a plan.
No, I'm not. People say that all the time. It's not that unique of a thing to say.
Secondly, I don't even believe you have a plan.
I have part of a plan.
What percentage of a plan do you have?
You don't get to ask questions after the nonsense you pulled on Nowhere.
I just saved Quill.
We've already established that you destroying the ship that I'm on is not saving me.
When did we establish?
Like 3 seconds ago.
No, I wasn't listening. I was thinking of something else.
Okay, so the plan is included prediction post. Now, you don't need to dress up as a future teller and stare into a glass ball to do, those predictions posts, because you're not supposed to get 100% right all the time, but you need to do some research of trends and things in your area, on your business, right? Because you're trying to be seen as someone who is expert and has some knowledge or some good touch about what is coming next, right? So that's why doing prediction posts is one way that you go bolder, right? You get out a little bit from your comfortable zone, and again, you show to others that you know where the puck is going to be. And with a good level, expected with a good level of conviction.
You, no trouble. Me, fifth element. Supreme being. Me, protect you. Sleep.
So, if most predictions come true sometime later, that will be very helpful to solidify your online presence, because again, it's going to support your brand, and that is very beneficial to attract attention and opportunities. So forecasting the future is a very in vogue these days, because companies are hiring data scientists and people who is good on describing patterns. And like I said, you need to have done some good research over the subject. You're trying to make a prediction for it, right? It's not something you're gonna predict based on no data or no guessing, right? It's more like you're gonna do some research, and through the data that you analyze, then you have connect some dots, and you end up with some conclusion that you believe that will happen in the future. And you can have a start point as a reference, for example, predicting how things will evolve from 2022 to 2030, for example. So by doing that, you are starting from today, like this year, and you are predicting how the world is going to be in 2030, right? So that's one way of doing that. But you can also have another way, which is more like a teleport prediction. So you basically don't start it from one point, clear start point like 2022, but you can jump 2 years ahead, like 3,500, for example, right? So you just jump from your moment now, our moment in time, to a big jump from the year to 3,500, for example. So this last type of prediction actually is the hardest to get correct, right? And you probably need a DeLorean machine for getting that correct. So as an action, craft 3 post predictions after research about you can choose the subject you want to predict, or, hopefully it's in your field, right? And remember to do those predictions and do this research that match your goals and the new position that you are trying to be perceived in the future, right? So, as a food for thought, this quote sums up well our current world situation, and I hope make you think as well.
It's not who you are underneath. It's what you do that defines you.
Thanks for listening. The Now You Know guidebook is now available at Amazon worldwide. Get your copy on paperback or Kindle. You can also keep up and interact with Flavio Salza via LinkedIn and Twitter. Plus, check back weekly for new episodes. Until next time, keep rocking and loving on what you do.